All our fat ass around.
Right, yeah.
How's it going, everyone? We got Robbo and Blair with us today. Blair's going to make something. He's going to make you have to stick around to watch and find out. All right, I can't tell you. And what I'm just making shavings, so just nothing to see here. Move along. Just watch Blair.
Come on now.
I reckon this music you're playing. I reckon they used to play that on Bugs Bunny, eh?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Doc? That's it. You got it. Oh, they used to play some of this music you were playing. I reckon they used to play in the Bugs Bunny, the cartoon show they used to have with
Yeah, it's amazing how much classic music is used as background music and things.
Yeah. Oh shit!
What?
Oh, you don't hear that chainsaw? Oh,
Chainsaw?
chainsaw!
I can't hear anything.
No. It's raining here, so I'm not going looking either.
Rain fell heavily overnight here, but it hasn't rained this morning yet. So.
Yeah. No, we've just had a constant rain, just enough to wet everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sharpen some tools. I'm going to go on mute.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what are these jobs you got to do?
About 20 table legs and some chair legs for a bloke, or for two actually, for two separate customers.
Yep.
Just a little short run.
Yep.
Another bloke rang me up yesterday about some wedding decorations for tables. So.
Oh yeah. No, I reckon that's a whippersnipper, not a chainsaw.
Oh yeah. Well, might be the council out the front doing or the contractors out the front cleaning up the nature strips.
Yeah, they have gardeners that come into the court and clean up, so it's most probably them. I'm sure Amber's having a look. How rude of my cloth tape to run out on my off week.
Sorry?
I said, how rude of my cloth tape to run out on my off week.
Yeah.
How rude.
I thought so too.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Why are you leading with long point, Blair?
See, this is the hard part for me. Switching hands.
You'll try leading with the short instead of the long. You can decrease your angle enormously.
Say that again.
Lead with the short point, not the long point, and you can decrease the angle of the handle to the blade in relation to the timber enormously.
Okay.
Now, bring the handle in towards your body. That's too obtuse. The cutting edge should be about 45 degrees to the timber. That's better. Gives a much cleaner cut. Even more round towards your body. G'day, Effie. Back again. I thought you were going to bed.
How you going, Bob?
G'day, Bob.
Good. Good day. How's your day been?
Well, I'm alive. That's always a good start.
Cold
Best
and
start.
wet.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. That come up all right, Robbo?
Yeah. It looks a bit lumpy. Like it doesn't look smooth, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that bit there, that's bark there.
Yeah, no, I ran the other side. It looked like it had.
Oh, whatever. I said, look at the colour, not be Neil.
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, okay. Well, the colour's good. Yes, okay, Joe. The finish is shit, but the colour's good.
Look, see, it's got bark on it. See?
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
Oh, I wasn't after a finish. I was just using it to try the colour. That's all.
What's the dye?
Yeah, the red cosmetic dye that I use. Wow.
Well, I'm sorry you're lonesome over there, Effie.
You better come over here, Effie. Actually, Bob's closer. Go visit him.
Yeah, you can take the road through.
That's it.
Effie lonely.
Yeah. I wish I could make 2 people small and 2 people large, you know?
Sorry?
I wish I could make 2 people small and 2 people large, you know?
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, it'd be handy, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I understand it's coming.
Yeah, Bob's only got, it'd only be 1,600 miles to Detroit down to Effie. Just a day and a half drive.
Yeah.
Bob's going to visit his brother. He might be able to stop in on the way.
No, his brother lives only just up the road, I think, doesn't he, Bob?
Yep.
Not far away, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. My sister's in Virginia.
Not bad.
So what's Blair up to? A table leg?
No, making a wand.
Oh, okay.
You know, everybody's doing the wand thing with the skew and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, well, you know, it's about time that we start doing wands to, you know, sell for Halloween. And okay.
All right, watch your language, folks. Effie says I have 2 grandkids watching phones and tablets with me. So behave.
Is it okay to say sugar bugger?
That's a new one.
My little sugar bugger.
Hello to Effie's granddaughters. I watch all your videos.
Her granddaughters make their own videos now?
Yeah, they've hijacked Effie's page, YouTube channel.
Oh.
where if you're going to use the long point, bring the handle around further towards you. You've got to maintain a 45-degree cut at the cutting edge to the timber. At the moment, you're making Christmas trees by peeling it out. Yeah, you're just losing the long point. You should be cutting like... Now, bring the handle around towards you. Leave the...
Sorry, I was muted. Using this rather than the butt end of it helps me.
Yeah, no, I'd use like normally with a planing cut and all of that. You lead with the short point, long point up, not long point down like you've got it. It's 180 degrees flipped over.
Yeah, for doing
that way.
It
that way
doesn't give me the oomph I need. If I switch it over this way, I get a better cut and I get more dexterity doing it.
That's because you're not. That's because you're not moving your body. Take a half step to the right, and then put the chisel there and see how you go. You're using your left hand at the moment, so.
Yeah, even doing that, I feel like a pig on roller skates. It's such a weird feeling.
What I do is I take my stand as where I want my cut to finish at, with my legs, spread apart. And then I shift my weight to the starting point, and all I do is lock the body and shift the weight. At least that's how I was taught.
Yeah, well, now, don't just move your hands, sway your body from your hips down the length of the cut.
Or the knees.
Well, it comes from the hips, knees, and ankles. All the movement comes. No, you're still pushing it with your hand rather than letting your body do the work.
Glue it to your side.
That's it. Right, now sway your body. Look at that.
Yep, dancing with the skew.
The lathe tango. And as the taper reduces, all you've got to do then is just lift the handle a little bit against your hip.
I really wish these handles were longer. I mean, I've got this thing right up next to my rib cage. I wish it was next to my hip.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, just drop your tool rest a little bit. No, you're still pushing with your hands rather than moving your body. When you start at that angle there, lock it into that position and move it with your body. Don't move your hands at all, except to keep it down on the rest. That way you get a continuous cut all the way down. Neffy says she wants full body view, but she's that way inclined, I know.
Effie.
Do you want Robbo full body Effie?
You really don't. Oh, that's scraping. Don't do that. No need to. You're going to ruin any finish you put on it. Now, take a step to your left. You constantly move at the lathe. Now, bring the handle around so you've got 45 degrees on the cutting edge against the timber. At the moment, you've got 90 degrees. That's better. Right, good. Now, again, just sway with your body, not your hands. Stop there because you're starting to cut uphill. Now take a step to the right. You don't stand still at a lathe when you're using the skew chisel. Bolt turning's that easy, you don't have to worry about it. No, you're sweeping with your left hand again. What are you doing, Jay? Oh, full body view, rightio. Wait on, I'll stand up. Look at this physique. I'd have to stand on a chair for you to get the lathe, but get my legs. But anyway. Satisfied now, Effie?
The viewer is always right, or the customer is always right.
Do you want a cheesecake shot?
I got to go back and catch that as a still frame.
Now you're getting the idea, Blair. You constantly move your feet when you're turning to get in the correct position. No, you're still sweeping with your hands rather than your body.
The trick I do, Blair, is when before I start to cut, I stand in the position of the finish. And then I simply sway my body. My feet are still fixed to the floor, but I lean to the opposite side and sit up, and I just shift weight by bending one knee, the downhill knee, and I go in that direction. I remember my grandfather hitting me with a switch for keeping my knees locked.
G'day, Sid. What time, Sid? Sid's thinking of doing a wand live tonight.
Come on in, Sid.
No, he's probably at work. He's at work.
Our tonight, Blair, not yours.
Does he get off in time to concatenate it with Jay?
No. No, I'll finish round about when he's having lunch. But yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, he is. Exactly.
You want a couple of earworms? Do you want a couple of earworms tonight, Sid? Okay, no sweat. Just give us a time and I'll be here. You can put it in your time. You can put it in your time. Like I know you said 7 or 8. So you can put it in your time. I can calculate our time. The right time. From the best part of Australia.
Oh, our time, you mean? Yeah. And he's even doing real wood turning too, eh? Wow. No.
If you hold the chisel at that angle, Blair, it's going to leave a lousy cut. If you hold it at 90 degrees, it tends to tear the fibres rather than slicing. So if you keep it about 45 degrees, you're right.
Yeah, and if I go uphill, I can get a smoother cut, and I won't get all of this stuff here. I guess.
Oh, would you like us to tuck you in, Neffy?
How about a lullaby?
No, that's cutting uphill.
I know, that's how I get a smoother cut.
Well, technically, you shouldn't get a smoother cut doing it that way.
And that is nice and smooth.
Of course we like you, Effie. Jeez.
Didn't Sally Field say that? You guys like me. You really, really like me. What? Wasn't that like an Academy Awards or something like that?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
I don't watch them anymore either. They're too political with stupid people.
Yeah.
What what happened to Jay?
Oh,
The two
he's in the background there somewhere.
Oh,
He's just giving Blair centre stage, that's all. So
I
as, we
don't
can
even.
see so as we can see those gorgeous feet encased in sandals, Japanese safety boots.
Yeah.
Hope that strap's reinforced by steel.
Yeah, I can't tell you what I've made, Bob, because I have no idea what it is.
See, I told you it was in the peanut gallery, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't even see him as in any of the pictures. Even
No,
you, Robo.
you can only see you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? There you go.
Okay. Hold on, I've got to put the clothes back on.
There you go. You happy? I've already spun it around and put that end over that side, and yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm just making shavings.
Yeah, mucking about.
Yeah,
Well, sometimes that's the only way you can find out what you can do and what you can't.
yeah,
It's a good way of practicing tool control on the unknown.
yes. Nasty unknown.
But it gives you confidence to take unknown and make something out of it. Too
Yes.
often all we do is make bowls or wands or production turn a million lamps.
Yeah. Oh, Robo, come on, man. Oh, you weren't having a dig at Robo.
Yeah, look, I don't. I got a thick skin.
No, I'm just saying that I don't care who you are. Sometimes just got to get and do something different.
Yes.
You have a chance of burning out.
All right, I've got to go, Jay. First customer's turned up.
See you, Rob.
See you later.
All right, see you later, Effie. See you, Sid. Let us know via messenger, Sid, what time you're going to be on.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. See you later.
All right, no worries.
Catch
Hey,
you
Rob,
later.
The tips.
I'm not trying to enforce you, Sid, but 8 o'clock would suit me better than 7. So, all right, whatever you decide anyway.
Did you hear
Right.
Blair, Robbo?
No,
Hey, Robbo, I said, hey, thank you for the tips.
it's all right. See you later, all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good day.
G'day, mate.
How you going? How you going? Bob, what have you been up to?
Oh, not a lot. Trying to get some stuff done for a friend of mine. Been doing some pyography. Every time I get a chance, I'll dig out the set and practice. Something I haven't done since a little kid, and as a little kid, it was a cheap single pencil set, and this is a multi-tip.
That sounds fun.
Well, I got a couple of books that were given to me along with it here about 2 years ago, and as you sit and read them, they kind of contradict each other on style and what tips you use for what.
You know, everybody has a different way of doing something.
Yep.
And, you know, sometimes it's more comfortable to do one thing for one person and, you know, says, I swear by this, I swear by this. And then another person comes around and say, nope, completely different.
Yep.
It's the way of the world.
Well, I liken it to everybody who makes their own barbecue sauce has the best barbecue sauce, period.
Right? See, I love root beer, and I have made my own root beer for a very long time, and I like mine the way I like it, and you know, by adding what I add, and you know, everybody else seems to like what I make. So yeah, some people, you know, some people think it's too strong.
That's a skill I haven't heard of in years, making your own root beer.
It's a good time.
I knew someone that back when I served in Nam, he used to be in competition with his neighbors and his kid brother and his old man on who made the best root beer. And it was all the secret ingredients that went into it. And that's the last I'd heard of people making their own. I always hit A&W, but even theirs have gone downhill lately.
How you going, Rex?
You make it by the gallon or bigger?
Yeah, I've got a 15-gallon kind of a cooler, and I make it in that. Get dry ice and, well, I'm not going to give it away. I do use Blackstrap molasses in mine.
Oh, the good stuff.
But yeah, I enjoy it, and it's fun to make. I haven't made it in a long time though.
You should start bottling it and selling it, Blair.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's too many laws that I would be breaking if I did.
Oh yeah,
Well,
like food and safety and stuff like that.
Yeah.
well, you mean you have a non-safe products in it?
No, it's just, you know, you have to have everything like completely clean and steamed, and if you don't do that before you do stuff, if you're going to sell it to
Oh, you mean cleanliness for packaging? Yeah.
it's a sanitary thing, and you know, what you serve to your family might be a little different than what you sell to the general public.
Yep.
Hey,
I know what you mean.
Bob, Rex has forgotten your email. Can you put it in the private chat, and I'll put it in the chat if you like, please.
Okay.
Rex, I'm with you. I like the Henry Weinhardts. You know, believe it or not, and this isn't pandering to the Australians, but I do like Bundaberg.
Oh, that's nice. The spiced one is nice. Spiced ginger beer.
And their their ginger ale is amazing.
Not sure I've tried that one or not.
There, it's in the chat.
Thank you.
Oh, definitely. I like making. I've had a friend of mine always made the best ginger ale.
Oh. There you go, Rex.
Yeah, the Bundaberg, you actually see pieces of ginger down in the bottom of the bottle.
Ah, uh-huh. You have a carbonator, or you do it?
No, just dry ice.
No, since I found I was diabetic, most sodas I can't enjoy anymore. I have to stick with sugar-free.
That sucks.
Yes.
Hey, Rex, if you want to pop in, there's a StreamYard link. If you decide, if you have not signed up with StreamYard and you decide to, they'll more than likely send your confirmation email to your junk file or spam folder or something like that. So if you do sign up, that's the best place to look. Normally says it's going to take 24 hours, but it doesn't. It only takes a couple of minutes.
I must say StreamYard has a excellent program for developers and excellent program producers, techniques, all sorts of things that you can use for StreamYard, and they have a beta program you can get on and play with the latest and greatest. They must have 7 different or more company-sponsored hour-long events a week. Each person that hosts it has a different topic.
Rex, yeah, if you go to the top of your browser and make sure your microphone or camera is activated, because we can't actually hear anything or see anything until I actually bring you up into the screen. And at the moment, it's coming up saying device is not connected. So you just need to check. Check the browser up the top, because it's actually a browser-based software, this StreamYard.
Yeah, it only works with Chrome.
Okay. Yeah. And also maybe go and have a look. Can you see down the bottom of the screen? It's actually got mute, mic. It's got cam and mic as one, and click on that one, and then go and check your audio in there and see if it's picking up the right microphone or camera, because sometimes StreamYard likes to pick its own.
Yeah, because StreamYard will support almost infinite cameras and mic inputs.
Yeah, more often than not, it picks the wrong bloody ones, doesn't it?
Well, it picks supposedly what you used last. But
oh, there we go.
people go and use up all the time.
How you going, Rex?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Awesome. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm computer stupid on this camera. So,
No, you're right. It's all good.
Well, if you have more than one camera, you got to pick which one it is. Like most tablets have two cameras, one on each side, and the same thing with cell phones.
oh, this only has one.
And if you've got YouTube
worked.
open, you'd be best closing that while you've got StreamYard open too.
Okay. I closed out the YouTube with you guys in it. And this camera did work. And then the dog pushed it off the bed. And since that time, the camera has not worked, but everything else still does.
Hey,
Oh.
it happens.
And we can't afford a new one yet.
That's all right. You got voice. It's better than typing.
Yep. Thank you for inviting me and allowing me to be in here to learn and ask questions.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, Rex, where are you from?
I'm in Central Florida.
What
I'm near Melbourne, Florida.
I don't know where that's at. Is that like
If you look at Orlando and go east,
okay?
it'll be that way about 60 miles, and we're south of Cocoa Beach about 30 miles or so.
How far away from the Cape?
About 30 miles roughly, maybe 40 miles or so. Used to work at the Cape, but we can see rocket launches from our backyard.
Cool.
But, we only have A&W root beer here, and I wish we had a better one. But I wanted to buy some Henry Weinhardt's, and they were charging $12 a bottle to mail it to my house. So,
That's insane.
the glass bottles and insurance.
Jeez. Yeah, Henry's is good.
Yeah, if you know of another one on here that I might be able to order, I'm happy to listen to it and try and buy it. I'm medically retired now, so root beer is one of my last good thrills and favorite drinks besides watching wood turning or trying to learn.
If you have maybe more of an upscale grocery store, look for Bundaberg.
How do you spell that? Is that THUND?
No, B as in boy.
Bundaberg. Okay, I'll ask my wife to look for that.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find you a link.
Trying to think.
Bundaberg rum, Bundaberg ginger beer. All right.
See, out here, I'm in Utah, we have Hires,
Yep, had that.
A&W.
Yep, we got that here.
I'll put a
Well, of
link.
course, Detroit, we have Fago.
Yep, we used to live in Detroit, Dr. Bob, in Wyandotte.
Oh, that's almost walking distance from me.
My brother still lives there. He's a SWAT policeman.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
He's trying to retire this year with all that stuff going on.
I like Wyandotte. It's just they've cleaned their act up since the hospital has expanded there, and they've got more, I hate to say upper class, but doctors and nurses that are living in the city now with a little more flexible money to spend. People are cleaning their yards up and doing landscaping, and it's big uphill. But as a kid, I lived on the east side on the Grosse Pointe border of Detroit on Jefferson. And I used to take the Jefferson streetcar all the way out to Wyandotte to visit my grandmother and father.
How you going, Chris?
back in the days of streetcars.
We used to go to the Ford Rouge plant just for fun.
Oh, the tour?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's still a
My
tour.
wife's grandfather worked there.
It's
I put a
the
link
tour.
sorry, Bob. I put a link in the private chat.
Thank you.
It's just a wide example. I just typed Bundaberg and that's what come up. So.
Yep, that's it. That's the stuff.
All right, so Rex, we've got a couple of people in the chat. Sid Repurposing, he said hello to you. He lives in South Australia. And Bailey Woodworks has just come in, and his name is Chris.
Well, it's good to getting more people in. It's a wonderful thing.
Heck yeah, it's the best place to be. Okay, other than in my sweetie's arms.
Yeah. Well, what Jay has done is he has been able to bring together people from around the globe, and they're not all wood turners. I mean, we have people who in the winter sit and complain about the ice on their windows, and they can see was it in Norway or Denmark she's at, and does her knitting and leather work while Jay does his turning.
Well,
And then the cat becomes a big part of the program too, her cat always being in the way and being a camera hog.
Her name's Eva.
Yes, Eva.
She's in Sweden.
Sweden, that's right. She was giving us a blow-by-blow update of some waterfront work that was being done outside of her window. At night they did the work, brought the lights in and did all the work, and then cleared them all out for the daytime.
Sure, it must be beautiful there at certain spots. I visited Norway several times as part of the military, and it's beautiful country, isolated but beautiful.
See, my wife is a genealogist, and she has been to Norway a few times, and that's her specialty is Norway.
See if she'd been to a town called Trondheim.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard Trondheim, but I have heard Troms.
Okay, Trondheim is where they crown the king or queen or whoever it is. But inside there is also, they have this tower that goes up about 80 meters or so. And you go up in the elevator, and then when you step out, it's clear plexiglass. And you're looking down at the ground and so forth. And the sides are also shaped angular outward. And they're to allow you, and between each sheet of plexiglass, there's like a 1/4 inch to allow the wind to blow through to give some effect and all that. So a lot of people don't get out of the elevator. So it's pretty cool.
Sounds scary to me.
Yep. It was scary to me the first time I went up there, and then I go, wow, what the heck?
Yeah, you got to trust engineers sometime.
That's right.
If it's standing after a couple of weeks, it should be all right to be on.
Yep.
I remember when they spilt the Space Needle, and there in Washington, Seattle, and because I went to the fair there, because I was stationed out that way, and that was interesting, going up and seeing it, and everybody was, I don't want to go up there, it's too high, it's too high. Yeah, sure. Jump out of a plane, and then you'll know what high is.
Did you jump out of military planes, Dr. Bob?
A couple of times I got got a pilot's license, but I also got into skydiving because we had a lot of pilot training where I was at several assignments, and they always had their own private club that you could join. And I learned to jump as a recreational jump. In fact, I jumped a flat conical a few times and found that wasn't much fun. Once the wind catches it, you go which way the wind wants. You can't control them. So we were doing wings back in the day before they had worked all the bugs out. Never had one collapse on me, but I've seen a couple people do that and have to go to the emergency to keep up. And then the other one, you had to cut it loose or it would pull you like a big wing.
Something I always wanted to try once, but now my doctors tell me I can't do it because I've had a broken neck, and so can't do that anymore. Doesn't recommend it.
No, I wouldn't either.
In the military, I'd stand on the back of the plane and watch all those guys jump off, and we'd be at 20,000 feet and going, "That's pretty awesome." I'm glad I'm not doing that.
A C-130?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are quite the plane. Flown in the back, and I've sat behind the pilot in the jump seat a few times. Though when I flew, I got a kick out of them because in Nam, I kind of was temporary duty to Air America, and I flew in their planes. You know, the ones where you have the knob on the console, and you could pick what flag was on the tail.
Yeah.
One panel would slide out, and the other one would slide in.
Yeah.
You'd have to remember, what is it now? I hit it 4 times. Let's go back. And then back was nothing, and then it was 4 in, and that was the Thai one. And never, well, I can't legally say I've never flown one, but I've sit in the co-pilot seat while the pilot, just hold it steady and don't run into those mountains up there. I got to go use the little boy's hole.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, the funnel.
Yep.
And I'm sitting, a C-130. I'm flying a C-130, and I'm not a pilot. Oh, don't worry about it. If there's a problem, I'll be back. Some of those pilots were real clowns for Air America.
Yep. Pretty amazing people. I flew in and did combat search and rescue on the 130s.
Oh. Where were you stationed?
Let's see, Portland, Oregon. I also stationed down here. Here is my last place. And just Portland, Oregon, and here. That was for combat search and rescue. Before that, I was in AWACS in Germany.
For Oktoberfest?
Yes. Well, we were well north of that. It was a 4-hour drive, even on the Autobahn, for us to get anywhere near that.
Yeah,
little bitty town. We had 2 little kids. Plus, we had 2 little kids. My wife reminds me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was just fresh out of high school, and I remember being invited by the Air America people, because I was TDY to them, because I was I won't say a guru, but I knew a lot about electronics and radio. I was a ham operator. I got my novice at 10. Almost 11, but I like to think of 10. And then in high school, I had a broadcast license and push TV cameras in Detroit at Channel 4 TV
Oh,
in high school, and I had to do it at midnight. That's when it was owned by the Detroit News, and come 11 o'clock, I'd have to worry about keeping Sonny Elliott propped up. Bill Bonds was just as bad, but Sonny at night, I mean, they actually had a concrete 5-gallon bucket with inch and a half pipe in it, and drilled holes and fastened 2 belts to it, one to go around his waist and one under his arms so he wouldn't sway in front of a camera.
wow.
That was for the midnight and after, or the 11 o'clock weather, and then you'd have the taxi waiting to take him home, guide him up, and get him into the taxi.
Hey, Jigs, update me on the wood turning, because that shape looks really weird. What is that, please?
Looks like he's trying to do a captive ring, which is kind of not, but
It's tool practice.
yeah. It's art. When you don't know what you're doing, it's art.
Yep.
I call it playing at my point. It's something to play with.
There you go.
But that makes you an amateur.
Ah,
It's art otherwise.
Yeah,
sure.
they've about got it right there, Rex. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making shavings. That's all I'm doing at the moment. I put it on corner to corner just to see what it would do, and that's what it's done.
It's called learning.
This wood is bottle brush.
Bottle brush.
Yeah,
I had never heard of it before, so I don't know what its equivalent, or if we even have one in
I
North
have
America.
heard it.
But
Uh,
a lot of
we do have it out. It's normally out in the west area, like Arizona, New Mexico area. It's more prevalent in Texas.
yeah.
arid, semi-arid.
Yeah.
I'm just going to duck inside and just go grab the vase that I've just.
And is the other gentleman working on a wand?
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to mute. My name's Blair, Rex.
Hi, Blair.
Addie. Where were you up in Oregon?
At Portland,
Just right in Portland?
Vancouver, actually.
Yeah, okay.
And we'd go from there and fly. Oh, that's a beautiful looking goblet.
Wow, Jay. That's awesome.
Yes, that he was just
Yeah.
What kind of wood is that?
Bottle brush.
That is beautiful. Love the grains in that.
Yeah, I've got to cut back the shellac that I put on there yesterday. It was a bit thick, so I've got to wipe it over with a bit of metho and dilute it a little bit. This is bottle brush as well. It's shellacked on the outside. Nice big split because I turned it wet, so
Yeah.
to be expected, really.
I've not gotten to try that shellac technique you mentioned yesterday with the can and all that yet.
Yep.
I would have to agree with Sid. Sid says probably the utmost your best, Jay.
Oh, the vase.
Yeah.
I think
I would say
think
that
that's-
too.
Yep, I agree.
Look in there. Look, can you see in there? Yeah. So I can hear my wife clinging with the plates inside. So look out.
I'm going to have to sign off because my wife is going to bed. Me talking is making it rough for her. So before I was having it on my cell phone and speaker and headsets and all that.
Yep.
Now,
Hello, wifey.
Well, join us tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Well,
Rex, pop in anytime.
okay, and I'm sorry, how much did you say it's like per month, and do you do it by credit card and all that sort of stuff, or what?
What?
Huh?
No,
Is
I
that
thought
what-
there was a charge to join in on this or something.
No,
No,
nothing.
no,
Okay.
you just look for Jay's page. He has a messenger account I set up, and our whole group belongs to it. And he posts
Okay.
the notice every night. And then people also use it to chat back and forth about different things that we've done. So it's easy to find, and it's usually about an hour and a half.
Okay, and you start about an hour ago, roughly. Is that correct?
Yeah, this time. Yeah, about an hour.
9:30 our time. So I'll try
Yeah.
and remember that.
What's your name on Facebook?
It's Rex Bradburn,
Okay. Can you put that in?
BRADBURN,
All right.
and my wife runs the Facebook mostly because she does knitting and crocheting, and she has those groups there. And
Yep.
me, I just pretty much I do wood turning, and once in a while I'll put things I've turned in there.
Have you got is your display picture got like orange or something at the bottom?
What do you mean?
I typed your name into Messenger and it's come up with a name with I'll type something and see if you get it all right.
Okay. I get something on the private chat or the comments. Is that what you're talking about?
No, the
No.
Facebook Messenger, where you can do video calls for nothing globally.
Oh, okay. Yes. My wife says yes,
Okay.
that I get the Facebook Messenger.
Yep, that's how we all communicate, and often just call somebody and do a video chat. Today I was on with 3 different ones while I was at my lathe. I got the phone set up so I can talk and chat with people. Instead of just typing, you can see what they're doing. And
It's nice because having to type one-handed is difficult.
yeah, so we just talk. My family does it all the time, between family members, and I know what her gardens are like, and that's a nice part of being able to be connected, and it doesn't cost anything. Where else can I call Jay and wake him up in the middle of his night and have full video conferencing, and doesn't cost a penny.
Yeah.
Bob,
Yeah.
you and Sarge, when you butt dialed everybody.
Yeah. Yes. All right, Rex. I sent a smiley face. My name on there is Jason McKee, and it's my last name is MCKEE. So if you get a message.
And
get a
then
mess-
this weekend, we got the Detroit area that'll be online, and you can stick your head in on that meeting.
Yes. Maybe when you two communicate via email, maybe Bob can show you or send you a link to the messenger group or something like that. if you don't end up getting my smiley face.
We can try, and I will type in my email now.
Yep.
You said my wife is saying Jason McKee.
Yeah, MCKEE, and it's got a my DP is actually a picture of Australia, and my state's coloured red.
Okay, I just sent my email and the name,
Okay.
so hopefully that helps.
Yep. All right. I'll check that out.
Yeah, and things like if you're really interested in meeting other woodturners, I'll find you on there, and like on Friday afternoons, Tuesdays and Fridays, if you want, I'll send you an invitation.
I think I see him on some with Wayne the Woodturner too, don't I, Dr. Bob?
Is that Wooden Things Australia?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know Wayne.
Yeah.
My wife is saying Wooden Things.
Yep. That's
That's
right.
him.
Yep, Tammy, that's it.
I'm adding him as a friend
Okay, so we got you added as a friend now,
or requested.
or requested it.
Yeah, but all you have to do is join in the chat program or the messenger program, because that's where everyone gets their links, and I'll find you there. And like Friday afternoons, our time at 2:00, 2:30, I belong to the equivalent of AAW, but in Great Britain, and I'm active in it.
Cool.
And we have a program on Tuesdays and Fridays where we just talk turning, and it's people all over Great Britain. And I've got a few of them that are members of our Detroit club. But it's interesting because these people have a different approach to wood turning, and they found that I've brought a bunch of people from the States over, from Alaska and from Canada, and we've got them from Northern Virginia now as part of the European group. And it's interesting about how everyone is getting along well and have different ideas about how they approach different things. And it's very educational.
It is. I the few times I've got to see with Wayne the Woodturner and Mark, his protege, and Mark the gentleman.
Yeah, I know Mark. I always tease
Ruby
him about
Claire.
his kilts. Oh, Ruby is good to have. She's fun. She's active in our club too.
So yes, I'd be happy to do that. We have a local wood turning club meeting this Wednesday at 7 p.m. and it's on a Zoom.
Yep, that's what we are in Detroit.
So we're going to do that remotely because my wife and I still have like fevers, and we got it from our son-in-law where you get hot and cold chills and stuff like that, and sinuses. We just want to be safe.
Yeah. Well, our club in Detroit, since COVID, I have brought more members from foreign countries in and from around the country. We've got a member out of Alaska and Hawaii, and they're members of the Detroit area.
Awesome.
And wood turners, and it's all online. And it's just exchanging ideas from different points of view from different parts of the country. You're just not stuck to, with us in Detroit, we cover, since we're right next to Canada, you can throw a stick at them and hit them. But we have Canadian members of our club all the time. When we met, they'd just take the bridge over and come to the meeting. We go to Canada, some of the young people do, to go drinking because it's an earlier age.
Yeah.
But yeah, and our club is going to stay no matter when we find a facility again. We outgrew our last one, and there we could seat 100, and it just was getting too crowded. So we're looking for a bigger one. We have Western Michigan wood turners I'm active in, or Central Michigan one. So we do a lot here in Michigan, but we got a lot of trees.
That's true. You do up there. We used to go up to. I can't remember the name of the place in our 130s and go land at some remote strip and land there and spend the weekend.
Oh yeah,
near some lake, whatever it was. Sorry. Brain injury just doesn't let me remember names.
Yeah, to me it's age. Yeah, but that's we get a lot of fun out of turning, and even though we're meeting, well, we got a summer picnic coming up, and after that we'll be meeting in a facility, but we're still going to do the same thing live because we've got all the equipment. The club is invested in it heavily, multiple cameras. I've got some stuff I'm going to take up and donate because I used to be in a lot of TV work, so I've got things like Steadicam and dollies, tripods, the professional stuff. I'm just going to donate to the club because we got a lot of young people who they want to be in it. They enjoy. They're doing broadcast work and TV stuff, and now they'll have some stuff they can push cameras around like you'd see at a studio or walk around with a Steadicam at one of our club meetings. And
be good practice.
Yeah, and it's might just as well let the young people have it and use it. It'll help the club. But we're going to continue doing online because we've got people in multiple countries that join us all the time. Jay's a member. Robo's a member.
That sounds awesome. I'll join you Friday at, you said 2:00?
Well, that'll be the one in England, and our club is this Sunday.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, please let me know if you would. And because I told you I got the brain injury, I can't remember tomorrow's events very well. I remember a few things, but.
Glad to. Well, I'll be on tomorrow night. I try to get on with Jay every night. Though I'm going to have to run. Jay's going to have to, probably his wife will have lunch ready for him.
Hey, Jay, I don't know if you heard this before or not, but that thing that you're turning there, did you ever watch the old Godzilla movies? Oops, I guess he doesn't have his mic on.
No. I normally put my mic on mute when I'm turning, so you guys can chat. You see,
when that's rotating, if you've ever seen the older Godzilla movies, that looks like one of those alien spacecraft in there in one of those Godzilla movies.
Oh yes,
there you go.
Thing with the flashing lights,
yeah. Well, you can still see them online on YouTube.
Yep. My wife has them all. She's a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm going to head out. You guys have a good evening.
Yeah, I better too. I'll catch you all tomorrow night.
That's the flashing lights, all right?
Yep.
No.
I like it. Thank you, Dr. Bob. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Blair.
You bet. Have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take it easy.
Bye.
See you, Blair. See you, Bob. Thanks for coming in.
Later.
Bye-bye. So does anyone know what this is? Because I don't. I still don't know what it is. A knuckle duster. A nice red coming out in it. Very interesting. Yeah, that's it. You got it. I think Chris knows what I'm making. I'm glad someone does. I'll knock it on the head about 5 or 10 minutes or something. Yeah, up the road and around the corner, Chris. said, take it easy. Thanks for coming in. There's the knock that I was waiting for. I don't know if anyone else had that. There we go. Look at that. Yep. Look at that. Did it just in time. Look at that. Oh. Told you I'd make something, didn't I? I didn't know what I was going to make, but there you go. I made it. And I made it just in time. There you go, look. I don't know what it is. It just is, all right? And it's completely free.